Alright, so a few weeks back, I was in a severely lost headspace. And I typically do go to a meditation standpoint when I get in that headspace where I just don't know what to go. I take a minute, think back, meditate, evaluate. Alright, got that down. But I was learning about different types of meditations and different frequencies as such, and I got really deep into the akashic records loophole, and just started reading a bunch of manifestation stuff, and that's going to be for another video. But the manifestation research is what led me to the akashic records. Thing is, I had done the meditation. I had done 30 minutes of a 1-hour meditation to access the akashic records, and I had got myself into the mindset. Once I got tapped in, I didn't stop feeling the effects, and I guess not even the effects, but like I didn't stop seeing past the veil, I guess, until I got out of a very meditative mindset and was more just fucking around again. But I wanted to share what it was like. So this is going to be that video. So initially, like I said, I was manifesting. I was trying to better my life in a astral standpoint. And that was going quite well. A lot of things were happening. And like I said, I'm going to get into that on a different video because it all is different categories, but it's every single bit of it is kind of magical. The Akashic Records is basically like the central mind, or like the central library of all the information, of all the energy within the world, including our consciousness and everything around us. Once you access it, though, it's like tuning into a radio wave that doesn't turn off until you learn how to turn it off. So like I can get myself in this mindset now very easily, now that I know what mindset I have to be in. I don't like sharing the things that I learned from it due to the fact that I don't really like to know what I have learned. It's scary things. It's things I wouldn't wish anyone would know, but it does genuinely help you if you're able to stand it. Although I do like, there are many moments where I look back at it and I wish I didn't learn the things I learned from this experience. But it's like tuning into a radio signal that's never turned off. It's just always fucking going, and those radio waves and all the sounds coming through is everything around you, not just people, but even how like plants and stuff are thinking about you in like a general standpoint, like, because they are alive, they have emotions in one way or another. You'll feel that. If you don't hear it, you won't always hear people's thoughts or anything like that, but you'll know what they're thinking without them giving you a single sign. It's like you're tapped into everything, and it literally got to a point where I wasn't sleeping for like a good week because I couldn't. My head was so loud. But once I got myself out of that mindset, I realized, due to being stuck in that fucking hell where it was just loud in my head and I was having panic attacks and stuff, thinking it was just anxiety, but knowing it was more due to the surroundings happening around me. Like once I got out of that mindset, I could kind of level it out in a way. Like now I can, if I really wanted to, I could probably access it again whenever I wanted to. It's just I can't do it all the time. It genuinely is an overwhelming feeling, and I don't really know how to explain it. It's something you can't really explain unless you feel it. It's almost like you're accessing everyone's thoughts at once, like some Professor Xavier type stuff. But it's painful. It really is painful. Although if you can take your minutes to calm down in that experience and actually gather what's happening around you, it's magical. I learned a lot about life itself, existence, creation, and just how generally we shape our world around us. Like, regardless of what you think it is true, things will only go good when you're in a good headspace. If you're in a bad headspace, things are gonna go bad. And that's why life is a test. It tests us to stay strong and stay happy even when shit's going bad. Otherwise, it's gonna keep throwing bad shit at us. It really beats you down until you realize that too. But yeah, just wanted to explain that a little bit. I'll try to do like some visual representation. I don't really know how, but I'll figure something out. I also wanted to mention I'm family friends with a very well-known Wiccan high priestess in Wisconsin. Her name is Jamie. I'm not gonna state last names because it's not my like place to say or anything. She was one of the first people to marry like a gay couple in Wisconsin, and she's been very well known for like her priest and spiritual practices. She's come to our house a few times and helped sage it when we've had issues with stuff. But I wanted to show you these messages between me and her because I had asked her more information about it due to me being so new on it, and since she had been in the spiritual community for over like God knows how many fucking years. I just thought it was very interesting, so I'll read those here. So I had initially called her last night about to ask the question, but she didn't answer, so she had texted me this morning, and I had responded with, "Nothing bad's going on. I just wanted to know if you ever experienced viewing the akashic records. A few weeks back, I was doing a ton of meditation and light work, and I had an experience with it for about 2 weeks. It was the most clarity and information flowing into me I've ever had on creation, existence, and life's energies, though it was constant information, so it got overwhelming and only stopped when I took a break from meditation. I was curious if you know more. I just recently been able to tap into that side and been able to kind of toggle it, like tune it in and out, and just seeing if you had any spiritual guidance." Now, Jamie's typically the person I go to for spiritual guidance due to her status, and because she was the first person to confirm that there was an energy around me, and she stated that I was a medium and could tap into like the spiritual side of things, and that's what kind of made me like actually embrace it more and not be as afraid and think of it more as like a gift than a curse. She states here that not everyone can see it and that she has a hard time accessing them, and I do believe that is to the fact that it is so fucking overwhelming once you have. But she states that it is maybe better for people who can handle it to like use it to guide themselves, and that is what you can use it to do. It is a very useful tool as long as you can handle the information you're given with it. I don't want to keep you good chaps any longer, so I'll let you go. But that was my story for the day. Have a good night. Bye-bye.